Hey, this is Will Middleton from LifterLMS. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a custom pricing table option with LifterLMS. What we're looking at here is a LifterLMS pricing table on a course. The course pricing table is a block provided by LifterLMS. We click on that, we have the course pricing table block, and it's going to pull in our access plans, which are down here. We have a la carte course and course with membership, and that's what's displayed right up here. If you don't like the look of what your theme has provided, or the look LifterLMS has out of the box, we can create a custom pricing table by linking directly to these purchase pages. You can see if I click this enroll link, it's going to take me to a URL purchase plan, and it's going to have the specific access plan link. It's $32.75. And if I scroll down on my course here, $32.75, and there's the purchase link. So this section of your course page does not necessarily have to be the block provided by Lifter. We can create our own custom setup and link directly to those purchase pages. So what I'm going to do is edit my course and create a custom pricing table. The first thing I'm going to do is, well, I would remove the block, but I'm going to leave it there for now so we can have a point of comparison, and then I'll remove it at the end. For this tutorial, I'm going to use an option from Cadence WP called Row Layout. Cadence, the theme company, has created a product called Cadence Blocks, which is super useful, giving you more options with column layouts than the traditional WordPress interface currently has. It has options for things like borders and background colors and things like that. So I'm going to be using this row layout. There's a free plugin, Cadence Blocks. If you haven't heard of that, check it out. It's free on the WordPress repo, and it'll be perfect for what we're doing in this tutorial. So I'm going to recreate the access plans here. So I'm going to do a 50-50 layout. I'll open this section navigator so we can see what's going on here. On this section, I'm going to add a border for my access plans here. We'll do a 1 pixel border. We'll do black for the color, and then a border radius of 10. That's going to curve that a little bit. And let me go ahead and add a heading block in here. Heading block, and then the heading would be a la carte course. I'll center align that, and then click update so we can preview the changes so far. So you can see what I'm doing here is just recreating a sort of 2-column layout in my own design. So what I'd like to do as well is add a spacer block. We'll put that at the top, and it really only needs to be 10 pixels. I'll go ahead and duplicate my spacer block and move it down. And the reason I like having this open on the side is this navigator, is it shows me the layout of my page in a little bit more of an intuitive and clear way. Let's go ahead and update that. Reload over here. Should give me a little more space at the top. That's perfect. And then I'll need a button as well. So let's go ahead and add in a button. This would be enroll. I can go ahead and center align that. And the URL that I want to put for my button will be this purchase link. I'll just copy that link address. For the purchase link, you can always click on it, get the URL, or go to this page here, click on this URL and copy it from the top. We just need to get the URL for that purchase link, and then I'll place it right there on my button. I can also add a description text via a paragraph. We'll align that center, and then I'll also put the price on here as well. Center align that. And any styling that you'd like to do, you can do in the WordPress editor there. The same strategy would work for Divi or Elementor, whatever tool that you're currently working with. You can use for your custom course pricing table here. Let's set the text color to be white and see what that looks like. Should have kind of a little bit of a banner. Let's see. With this background color, it looks like it's forcing it onto 2 lines. Let me try to do H3. tool. So if I'm happy with the look of my access plan here, and you can see it'll function exactly the same, it'll take me to that purchase page, just like the one below. So they have the same functionality, and if I'm happy with the look, what I'm gonna do is collapse my section here, and I'm gonna duplicate it. I think I can duplicate these. They might not be something I can duplicate. Can I paste style here? Oh, here's the copy styles, and then I can go over here to paste styles. Perfect. So now I have that copy and paste style on my second section there, and then I'll just copy my contents and move it over. I also have a spacer. We'll duplicate that spacer and then move it over here on my second section, and you can see I'm just assembling a second section here. Move that down. We'll go ahead and duplicate this, move it over, duplicate our pricing, or I think the other one here says join the Academy membership. So what I would want to do, instead of linking to an access plan, we're going to link over to a membership. Let me go ahead and duplicate my button block, move it over here, and then make sure my section looks good. Spacer, button. Let's just add a paragraph here that says enroll in the Academy membership for full access. We could also write or enroll in the Academy membership for full access. Update that. View my course page over here, and there is that second option there, and you can see it's doing that same thing where it's putting my text onto 2 lines. That would be something I'd probably mess around with for a little bit on the sizing and spacing in order to make it try to fit on 1 line. Perfect. So this button is not going to link to the purchase plan. In this case, it would link over to the Academy membership, and actually I can get that link just from here. So I'll copy that URL, and that'll be the URL I use for my button right here. Perfect. Update. So now I could remove the LifterLMS pricing table here, and I'd have my own custom built pricing table for my course. And another feature you might want to use on your pricing table, if we collapse our whole row layout, which is the pricing table itself, I'm going to want to use the LifterLMS visibility settings in order to hide this column from the existing students. So we see on the side here visibility settings. These look to be the cadence visibility settings, which are not what I'm looking for. It looks like Lifter doesn't have it set up to work on this row layout. What I'm looking for is a feature of the columns block here called enrollment visibility. You can see over here I can say that this column is only going to be invisible, or only going to be visible to people who are not enrolled. And that's exactly what I want, is to say that this block is only visible to visitors, because if you're enrolled in the course, I don't want to show you the pricing table. So what I'm going to do is move my row layout into my column. Let's just move this up there. So now I have the row layout embedded in my column. The only reason we need to do that is to allow for that visibility feature. If at some point in the future the Lifter visibility is added to this cadence blocks tool, you won't need to do this. But for me, to make sure my visibility works, I'm going to wrap it in that column. And then if I view it as a visitor, we should see the pricing table is right there. But if I view as a student, we'll see that pricing table is gone. So that's how you can create a custom pricing table within the WordPress editor for your LifterLMS courses or memberships. The same thing would apply inside of Elementor or Divi. You would just need to find a way to control visibility inside of Elementor or Divi for your course or membership, but otherwise all of the same items that we talk about in the tutorial will apply to any page builder that you're working with. My name is Will Middleton from LifterLMS. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.